Going over to the cultural part podcast, you have a professor from Columbia saying that DOGE is actually racist, trying to save us money, which, yeah, when you have no intelligence or you basically have nothing to argue. It seems like the leftists always stoop to the cliche of racism. Now, this comes to us thanks to Libs of TikTok, in which she says, quote, Columbia professor Basil Smickley claims DOGE is saving taxpayer money is racist because it targets a government once led by a black man and nearly elected a black woman. Well, Indian American. This is the left's argument against cutting waste, which, yeah. We'll see how many elections they win. They're standing up for government ineptitudes and waste. What? That's political suicide for any voter who has a modicum of intelligence. They're going to see that and go, why are you standing up for wasting my tax dollars? You already steal enough from me.
There are people who are charged with trying to find savings. So yes, it's an attack on government, but it's also an attack on this government. What I mean by that is it's an attack on this government that used to be headed by a black man. It's an attack on this government that almost elected a black woman to the highest office in the land. It's an attack on a government that has been more welcoming and more supportive of people who have come to this country in search for a better life.
What? I guess he did do a suit, so he did one thing that was intelligent in his life. He did suit up as all men should. But yeah, imagine saying, oh yeah, we need this over-bloated, corrupt government because Obama was part of it at one point. Now, this went moderately viral, about 600,000 views and 13,000 likes. One of the first comments coming from Paul Zupa says, quote, this is an insult to a real victim of racism, getting 112 likes. Also had Planet of Memes, so a little disappointed. They did not, in fact, respond in MMA form. This alleged Planet of Memes says, quote, anytime the left claims racism, you know they've absolutely no argument. Getting 312, so I get 313 likes. Chuck Costello says, quote, he has absolutely no argument. Try again next time. Getting 183 likes. Yep. You also have Gen X saying every single time, and this is Mr. Monopoly Man. It says race card, the tool of the intellectually weak and lazy when they cannot counter a logical argument or factual data. Yeah, that's true. Getting 95. Well, let's make it 97 likes. Scroll down more and more. You have two people performing CPR on someone who's dying, and the two people trying to resurrect the person are media and Democrats, and the person dying is labeled racism. Getting 65 likes. Taz Tier says blah, blah, blah. It's a gal holding a credit card says, quote, I'm sorry, but your race card has been declined. Do you have another form of argument? Getting 133 likes. Yep. Ginger says, quote, he said the government almost elected a black woman. Hate to break it to him, but the government doesn't elect people, the citizens do. Yet another shining example of the Ivy League brilliance at work. Getting 160 likes, which, I mean, these days I think people actually, when it comes to like college degrees, they say they go to a fancy school, it almost counts against them because of, you know, what we've seen come out. I mean, Shah parody counts as accurate. And it's Dr. Evil holding the little cat. Says, quote, Democrats, I found out what we did with the USAID money. Then someone else, crazy lady from the Austin Powers movie, says, constitutional crisis, no one is elected, dictator, look over there, getting 26 likes. Mitt Romney is a hologram, says, quote, Democrats reason for all problems. War, racism, economy, racism, border, racism, climate, racism, crime, racism, homeless racism, education, racism. Yeah, gained 13 likes, which, again, I don't think they're going to win any arguments with that these days. Not seeing any contrarian statements here. Brandon says, everything about race is about race to the left. There's a rapper says, quote, skin color doesn't mean shit. You're either a good person or a piece of shit. And a story. Fact check true. And that got 370 likes. Jeez Louise. One of the most popular ones. You have that, what is it, the meme from the 2000 era where the kid says, you know, leave Billy alone. But he's been given the liberal, well, the sure sign of a liberal, the cow ring nose thing. And he's saying, leave the people stealing our money alone. Getting 13 likes. That credited it to the Waco Kid, which I think I'm already following him. I might as well follow him. I keep seeing him all the comments. Why not have him go to the top? Escort says Democrats hate black children. It's a picture of DJ, who's a young child diagnosed with cancer, who they actually officially made him the youngest Secret Service member. And yeah, only Republicans clapped during the Trump speech or State of the Union when we talked about that, getting 128 likes. You have Emmett Fish Holmes has a picture of Martin Luther King Jr. saying, quote, when you realize your people are being judged by the content of their character all along. Getting 3 likes. A lot of the memes. Let's see here. The Waco kid also said that's not just stupid, that's AOC stupid. Getting 10 likes, which is saying something. So, again, I don't think anyone with a modicum of intelligence is going to believe this guy. And I think all true Americans are very happy that Elon and Trump are cutting the fat from the federal government and getting rid of all the corruption. But let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.